Welcome along to another Original Friday Night Live. This is week number 8, I think. I keep losing track. Good to see so many people in already on a Friday night, ready for some original music. On a little bit different this week because we don't have a special guest arranged for this week's gig. But look, I'll be playing for the next hour a couple of my songs and. As we already do, but I plan on having someone next week, so that'll be nice to have an extra person like Ken last week. And if you know anybody who does play original music and wants to send me on some of the music, I can stream it as a featured artist again, as I say, in one of the Friday nights. But here we go. This one is I'm going to tune up anyway and start with "Singing to the Void," which will be the next EP, which I keep speaking about for the last many months. I don't know. It seems like forever, but it is in production and has been recorded. It just needs a release. Just dropping down tunings here. Here we go. Okay, who have we got in here? Everyone's been very quiet tonight. Everybody's super quiet. There's a few people just skulking around in the background. As I say, this one's called "Singing to the Void," and I'd like to dedicate this especially to one of my closest friends who's 10 years passed away in July, and kind of that's what this song is about. To be honest, it's those moments where you wake up and you think they're still there, but they're not really there at all. But anyway. Memories will wake you up and shoot you like a gun. Pain to overcome. Memories that don't give up. Show you all you've lost. Love has got a cost. I see your life like glisten in places you once wore. I'll be a lifetime hearing laughter from these walls, and we were singing to the void. Memories that won't let up and shoot you like a gun. When daylight overcomes, I've seen your lifeline glisten in places you once wore. I'll be a lifetime hearing the laughter from these walls. shoot you like a gun. More pain to overcome. Oh, thank you so much. Good to see you, Pascal and Laura. I'm absolutely delighted to be playing this week. So good to see you as well. Dropping in straight after you finished work. That's good to hear you're back at work anyway. I hope you're wearing a lot of PPE and all of that. In the dental practice. That's right, isn't it? I think it is. I'm pretty sure I'm right with that. Anyway, Pascal, I hope you're healthy and well and doing good. I'm loving the little emoji that you put in there. I don't know what it is. Is it someone sharing a drink? I think it is. Two people sharing a drink. To anybody who's new in there, who's just joined the stream as well, welcome to the Friday Night Live original gig, which is all originals, and a night where I just play a lot of my songs. And on certain weeks, as I said earlier, we do have guests. This week I don't have a guest, but that's don't be worrying. We will have more guests in the coming weeks. I've got some people lined up, and they just haven't got the stuff recorded yet to send to me. But when they do, believe me, there's some really good guests. I hope you guys enjoyed Ken last week as well. I really, it was so nice to actually see someone else play for a few minutes, well, a good 15 minutes last week, and get to sit back and watch him play. I'm going to play a song, a really old song of mine, which was on the last album, the current album, I suppose, an album I recorded back in 2010. I can't believe it was 2010 when I recorded that album. But the song predates that. It's a long time. It was from before the band. It was in the band Walmart, and we never released it. We played it a lot. And this song's called Ships Fall. Okay. Let me see. I'm just gonna get the tune in all right for this. Don't be shy anyway. If you're here and you haven't been here before, don't be shy. No one bites here. Everyone's very chilled out on a Friday night, having a few quiet ones, or just getting on the really kind of chilled out after a day in work or whatever. The song's called Ships Fall. Ships fall, just waiting for your call. Just wishing you'd never seen it all. Watching ships fall, got a smile that can bring me up. You got a smile that can bring me up. You got a smile that can bring me up. You got a smile that can bring me up. You got a smile that can bring me up. You got a smile that can bring me up the way you squint. Watching ships fall, just waiting for your call. Just wishing you never seen it all. Was watching ships fall, and you know you can't fall. got a smile that can bring me up. You got a smile that can bring me up. You got a smile that can bring me up. You got a smile that can bring me up. You got a smile that can bring me up. You got a smile that can bring me up the way you square. Got a smile that can bring me up. You got a smile that can bring me up. You got a smile that can bring me up. You got a smile that can bring me up. You got a smile that can bring me up. You got a smile that can bring me up the way you square. Square your eyes at that was good to see you as well, Emma, joining me from the gig. I just did a gig for a bunch of lovely people from Explio, and it was all covers and everything. It was great crack. And to be honest, I was this close to not doing my Friday Night Live thing, but I really had to do it. To be honest, I just love singing my own songs, getting the chance to play them, and. 8 weeks of doing this, it doesn't change for me, to be honest. It's the only outlet I have for playing my original music, and it's really dear to me. So as is playing to you guys every week, everybody. But having the outlet, I would never renege on it, to be honest. But it's great to see Emma joining over from there as well. Good to see you. I hope the original music keeps you entertained as much as the last hour of covers. Let me see what we're going to do. I'm going to play. I was going to actually say a story about that song. I remember when I wrote that song years ago. I think it was around 2000 and 2001, and I was in my hometown of Birr in a house that was being rented or leased by two or three lovely artists from the Guinness family. I think it was a huge house down there. It was proper, like, if you could imagine, like Downton Abbey kind of vibe. And I drove down on my Vespa from Dublin, on a PX80. I mean, 80 cc's the whole way from Dublin, and that's a different story altogether. But I got off my bike and went to my mum to drop off my washing, as you did back then, and as you do back then, not anymore, obviously. But then I headed out to the house, and that song kind of was just hanging out. This house was so amazing. But the people in it and all of that, it was just one of those kind of. I think at that age you think everything's amazing and deep and all that, but the song wrote itself, I'd say, in the length of time it took to play it. And I recorded it that night with another absolutely fantastic singer-songwriter who's since went on to be hugely successful. But we recorded that on her kind of computer. I think it was a Mac, but it wasn't like a MacBook, it was a Mac of some sort, and they had Fruity Loops and some other programs, but we did a version of that with her singing backup vocals, and I had it on tape for years and I can't find it anywhere, but I would love to find the tape of it because her backup vocals just made it unbelievably good. Great. Plus she sold loads of records afterwards, and I think if I released it now I could coattail that. I think is that the right expression? But anyway, it was a great time. I loved that time, and that song was one of those songs when we played it with Walmart. It was just a good song to play live with the band. We used to work Fresh Prince of Bel-Air into it as well. I don't know how, but we did the whole song of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Anyway, I digress and tell too many songs about songs that I've written. I'm going to play another song called Winter Song. And this is going to be on the next EP, the one that I've mentioned already. And I feel tonight when I'm out under the stars that we should play some more kind of creepier little kind of songs, or songs about winter or whatever. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. Sorry if I'm a bit hyper because I'm as I say, I was just doing a gig for the lovely people Siobhan, good to see as well, and Emma and Siobhan and a few other people was doing some covers gigs. So my energy level is through the roof, which is good because it means I'm awake for this gig. But I'm a little bit hyper as well. So I'm going to try and not lose the hyperness, but just channel it better. Here we go. Winter Song. Winter came upon you like a feeling, showed you all the people you lost. You tried that night, then you hate leaving. Harder now to watch those faces pass. And the world is trying hard to fall apart. You're just doing your best to hold on. And everybody else is having fun. You just stay at home and sing along. The winter song is sung. Winter told us all the things you longed for. Happier times with the people in the frost. You cried that night and then you see them leave you. And held her for one last time in the dark. And the world is trying hard to fall apart. You're just doing your best to hold on. And everybody else is having fun. You just stay at home and sing along till your winter song is sung. Winter song is sung. Winter song is sung. The world is trying hard to fall apart. You're just doing your best to hold on. And everybody else is having fun. You just stay at home and sing along until your winter song, winter song, do-do-do. And that was Winter Song, which will be, it's on, I've written the track listing and I've done the artwork for the EP. I just need to bloody record it and, finish recording and release it and all of that. But that is one of the tracks of it, Winter Song. It'll be joined with 3 or 4 other songs. Imminently it's going to be there. Yeah, you're creeping there in the background, Siobhan. It's all right. You can, it's fine to just sit there quietly anyway. People are, enjoy it in whatever way you want. I'm always like, when people are there and they're not talking, I'm always like, okay, what would you like? Just sometimes a little bit of interaction just makes me aware that there are people there and there's not someone left their phone on or their TV on and they were logged in to the channel. And I'm, either way, I'd play to nobody anyway. It's what I do. If you know my songs, if some of you do, if you know them, please feel free to request a song off one of my albums or stuff that you've heard me doing the live streams over the last 8 weeks. Because the set list kind of got thrown away. I have brought in a list of songs, and but I'm not really sticking to it. I can't even really see it, to be honest. I'm going to do a song called Nowhere Fast right now. This is on the album, the Autumn Long album, which is the current one that's on Spotify and all of that. And this one's called Nowhere Fast. And it's in drop D if you ever play along to it. We're there from the start. Who lights the spark that sets the night apart? In these days, you know you've been cursed. But there's a place in your mind you can't climb across. You're going on real fast. How does it feel? You're going on real fast, feeding machines. You're going on real fast. How does it feel? 'Cause this whole world's trying to kill me. In the dark, you're lost from us now. There's a shadow calling everybody else out. In the days, it falls on us all. But there's a day that everything else will come upon. You're going on real fast. How does it feel? You're going on real fast, feeding machines. You're going on real fast. How does it feel? 'Cause there's someone's trying to kill me. You're going on real fast. How does it feel? You're going on real fast, feeding machines. You're going on real fast. How does it feel? You're going on real fast, feeding machines. You're going on real fast. How does it feel? 'Cause there's someone that's trying to kill me. That was Nowhere Fast. Good to see you, Richie. I hope you guys are all well over there in the Caribbean. It must be what I don't. Every time you're in, I always mix up the times, but it's not. It's probably late evening, probably 7 or 8 o'clock over there at the moment. Richie's also the person who did the fantastic photography for the front cover of my last album. An amazing photographer. Great photography and a very, very good friend of mine. Let me see. What was I going to play next? I might play a song called "The Girl with the Broken Tooth." This is it's a very dark song. A friend of mine, a person who I knew a couple of years ago, had travelled here and was telling me about a story about her dad. And every time I tell the story, sometimes it ruins the what the song's about. But I don't mind. I say these nights are I tell little stories about the songs. But the song can be whatever it is to you anyway. That's always it is. Thank you very much, by the way, Greta. But this song is about this girl who I knew, and she was telling me about her dad. She was in the backseat of her car. She was about 5 or 6, and she was being a kid, the usual thing, jumping around, are we there yet kind of thing. And he finally got really annoyed with her, so much so that he literally turned around whilst driving and smacked her in the face and knocked some of her teeth out. And I was like, that's horrendous, horrendous story. But so I wrote this song a couple of years after, called "The Girl with the Broken Tooth," and that's what this song is about. But I kind of wrote it not in a dark way, because the song is very kind of upbeat. So whenever I play the song, the message is kind of in there somewhere. But anyway, it's also one of my mom's favorite songs. I don't think she's tuned in tonight. She sometimes is. She's usually here. She's usually the first one in. But she could be having a night off. If you're not, and if you're sitting there in the living room and you're pretending like, or if you're just not wanting to use your phone to message, that's fine as well. Okay, so this is The Girl with the Broken Tooth from the last album called Drown the Truth. This girl with a hole in a smile. She says that sometimes that she can't get by because her dad taught her something about the meaning of her. I know sometimes when you've been away, you get the feeling that you gotta stay. But those thoughts, they're calling you back. You're coming home. I know this girl with a hole in her smile. She says that sometimes that she can't get by because her dad taught her something about the meaning of her. Nighttime, baby, all a little crazy for nighttime, baby, all a little crazy for nighttime, baby, all a little crazy for love. Some wine, you'll soon be fine. Your hands feel cold next to mine. Drink some wine, you'll soon be fine. Your hands feel cold next to mine. This girl with a hole in her smile. She says that sometimes that she can't get by because her dad taught her something about the meaning of love. Nighttime, baby, all you crazy for nighttime, baby, all crazy for nighttime, baby, all a little 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 crazy for love. Yeah, so it is an upbeat song, and when it's on the album, it was recorded in a lovely way by a fantastic producer called Carl Odlum, and he played banjo and a really cool bass line in it. It's very kind of upbeat, and but hidden inside of it all is this like really dark song about this poor girl and her awful dad. I think they've since made up, but on the album actually, there's on the album, the Walmart album, there's a little thing for anybody who has the Walmart album. There is a painting that she did in it, because the front cover of the album is it's like a collage of different photographs from over the years, and we were in that band. We kind of collected loads of things, and the album itself is called Everything Something Anything. On the back of that album, though, as part of the collage, there was one of her paintings that she called Dirty Little Hands, and it is a painting of the front of the car that she got the punch from her dad in, and it's a beautiful painting. And I just thought, yeah, and it was she's a very good artist, amazing artist actually. But yeah, a dark story, but hidden in a pop song ish kind of thing. Not really pop, but you know what I mean, upbeat when you hear it on the album. Anyway, I'm gonna move on to another song and stop telling too many stories about songs and all of that. As I say, if you do know any of my songs, please feel free to request a song that you know, and I'll play it. Good to see you as well, Chris. Good to see you. I hope we can play a few more before the end. I've got about half an hour or so left, so I might play. Let me see. I'm gonna play a new song called Fia, because this is a song that's never going to be released, I would say, but I sing it to my daughter Fia all the time for the last 3 years, since she was about 1, and recently she started to listen to the words, but actually asked me questions about them, going, "What does this mean? What do you mean I stole the world? What did I do with the world when I stole it?" And it's that kind of logic. You can't really argue with a 4-year-old's logic. You know, they just kind of say stuff and they hear it and they'll take everything literally. So it's kind of nice in a way, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't really mean. How do I explain that? It's not literally you stole the world. It's Anyway, so this is a song called Love. This is a song called Fia. In my darkest times, I just think of you and your little smile. It just pulls me true. Lovely Fia, lovely Fia, lovely Fia. You stole the world. Though you can't yet talk, but you still try to see your little hands feeling for something. Lovely Fia, lovely Fia, lovely Fia, you stole the world. Lovely Fia, lovely Fia, lovely Fia. You stole the world. La 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 la. Oh, la 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 la. Lovely Fia, lovely Fia. Lovely Fia, you stole my world. Bury My Love. Yes, I haven't done that yet, Laura and Joe. Yeah, Burn On or Dryland. I'll probably play both of them because you've asked for them. But I'll definitely play Bury My Love right now. I haven't played that one. This is also from the last album, which you can download and all of that. Spotify on if you look for Drown the Truth by Autumn Long. That was a pseudonym that I released the last album on there. So just look for autumn as in the season, and long as in LONG, and Drown the Truth. And you'll add it to your playlist. That'd be great. For every 1 zillion plays, I'll get like a $5 or something. But anyway, it's more about getting people listening to it, to be honest, at this stage. You can also get it on Bandcamp and pay me whatever you want, including zero. If you want, you can just grab the album, the whole album, in whatever format, in really, really high detail, not just MP3, in really good audio. If you like your audio, you can grab it in the highest resolution available. Not Neil Young's resolution, his new thing. But anyway, let me see. This one's called Bury My Love. 'Cause it's fallen into a 'cause maybe this time I don't want to get up. To save the roads to make you walk along. Trying to make you stronger. You got to bury my love. No need to worry, my love. You got to bury my love. No need to worry. It's calling, and you'll stop. 'Cause sometimes you know love ain't enough to say that hope's the bridge to cross this pond. And my father's got a lie. Got to bury my love. No need to worry, my love. You got to bury my love. No need to worry, my love. You got to bury my love. No need to worry. Save it for days without. To believe in more than just a dream. Isn't she magic? Isn't she magic? She give me something to believe in more than just a dream. Isn't she magic? Isn't she magic? To believe in more than just a dream. Isn't she magic? Isn't she magic? No need to worry, my love. Got to bury my love. To hurry. Saved for days without. That was Bury My Love from the last album called Drown the Truth. A song, again, a very, very old song. A song I wrote when I think it was about 17 or 18. Could have been 18. I think it was the year I moved to Dublin first. And I wrote it in Collinswood, in a house in Collinswood. I still remember it vividly, looking out that window in the house and looking down near the old Whitehall. What was it? The bingo hall was up the road. Only feels like yesterday, and that's like 20 something years ago now. 20, at least 20 years now. Jesus. It's funny. It's funny how things like that, they can just go in a flash, but they're not really a flash. So much has happened since then. And so much good stuff as well. I was going to play Dryland for Joe, I think. I was going to do and Burn On probably as well from the last album. Just going to try and find the words for Dryland. Actually, you know what? I'll chance my arm at the words. I think I should know them. This is a really old song that Joe used to play drums on with me as well back in the day. That was Dryland. Oh, good to see you, Max. By the way, Max, this is don't be worrying. I'll be back tomorrow night. I think you caught me last Saturday night during the jukebox. So this is all about originals. Don't be feeling too bad. We've got another 15 minutes left. I'll be back tomorrow night though, doing the jukebox as normal for 2 hours of covers and your requests from 9:30 Irish time. Linda, thank you so much as well. I'm so grateful that you look forward to hearing me play or to sing. Thank you very much for joining me tonight again. I was going to play a couple more before the end. I'm going to play Too Much, if that's okay, because I really want to play it. And I was going to play Wasteland. That should bring us up closer to the end, and we'll see where we are after these 2 songs. Good to see so many people in. I know I changed the time tonight to 10 o'clock. It's usually 10:30 or 9:30. But yeah, so I'm going to play Too Much. This is a song again from the current album, I suppose you could say. That's my mom, really late in. I'm going to give out to her now later for this. I won't let her live this down. I can't believe it. I do these gigs especially for you, Ma. And this is the thanks I get. Oh my God. I'm only joking. How could you forget me? How could you forget? Here I am. Every week. The same time. I don't. In fairness, I think the change from 9:30 to 10 tonight probably threw a few people. But anyway. This song's called Too Much. I'm going to do this one. I said I'm going to play Wasteland. Okay. Down here, nothing seems to change. Spend my time thinking of you. It's too much of me, I'm sure. Afraid of letting go of what we are. It's too much of me, I'm sure. Afraid of letting go of what we are. Dreaming way past the fights. It's wishing we can see through this night. To me, I'm sure, afraid of letting go of what we
for someone to come around. Had a moment, didn't think it out. Had the chance and now it's been and gone. Had a moment, didn't think it out. Waiting for someone to come around. Had a moment, didn't think it out. Had your chance and now it's been and gone. It's too much of me unsure. Afraid of letting go of what we are. Didn't think it out. Had your chance and now it's been and gone. It's too much of me unsure. Afraid of letting go of what we are. Didn't think it out. Had your chance and now it's been and gone. Too much of me this far.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Sarah, by the way. Good to see you again. And my mum, I'm not forgiving you for this. Falling asleep as well. I mean, I know my songs can be depressing, but falling asleep. Midway, you probably joined in at the start and just fell asleep. Said, I'll snooze this one out for the first few songs and wake up. I won't let you forget this. I won't let you forget this. This will go on your permanent record, Ma. This is it. This is it. I'm going to play Wasteland now. Again, huge thank you to every single one of you who's joined me tonight, and those who joined as well from the Explio gig. Thank you as well for sticking around. I know it's different than the covers, and if that's more your kind of more your thing, you can always come back tomorrow night on Saturday night. That's when I do 2 hours of covers. But I'm gonna finish with this one, Wasteland. It is gonna be on the next EP. It is, as I say, I've already written the track list and I've done the artwork pretty much. Recorded most of them. So it's just about getting them mastered and finished off. And Joe's even recorded drums on some and sent me some. So it's just a matter of time, really. Okay. As always, I don't have anything on screen tonight. Usually I do have my little Patreon thing. These gigs are always on Patreon for the guitar lead tier people membership thing. Oh, everybody's equal, by the way. I just offer different rewards for people who want to give me more, and that's cool. People who give me whatever they want or give me nothing, I don't care. Coming to the gigs and watching is actually amazing, so that's a huge reward for me. But people who do give me stuff and become a patron of mine, I like to give them things. So every Monday I post these as a live kind of a podcasty kind of thing, so you can actually download or stream them and listen to them at your leisure. And then each month as well, I pick 1 or 2 demos. Sometimes they're originals that I record. Even on the live stream, I'll cut them and I'll edit them and make them into little exclusive downloads for people on Patreon. Patron on Patreon. Anyway, details are always in this description to this video if you want to look into that as well. And a huge thank you to everybody on Patreon who are listening on the Mondays who download it or stream it. Thank you again, guys. This song's called Wasteland.
She said close your eyes. Maybe when you're older, you know just how far you really gotta struggle. I'm walking through Wasteland, trying to save all I can. I'm walking through Wasteland, trying to save all I can. The fall, it seems the same to me. Still unswept, unclean, she said. Night it will not lay its head. Bottle caps upon the bench. I'm walking through Wasteland, trying to save all I can. I'm walking through Wasteland, trying to save all I can. I'm walking through Wasteland, trying to save all I can.
That was Wasteland. Going to be released soon. I promise you it'll be out before the end of the summer. I have a deadline. You know, there's a serious deadline that usually takes 9 months to arrive. So I have to have it released before then, because God knows when I'm going to be able to release anything after that. In a good way, all positive. But I really have to get it out. So it will be happening. I want to thank you all again hugely. As I always say, every week it means the world to me to be able to play my own songs. I love doing the acoustic jukebox. I love that. It's so much fun, and the energy levels and that is brilliant. But there's something special for me to be able to play my own music every week. So a huge thank you again for taking the time to join me and watch, because it literally is a two-way street. Because without listeners, you can't really be playing. You can, but it's not the same. So a huge thank you to you all. And if you're new to the stream, please do hit subscribe and hit the bell and all of that. Also, little note, you probably noticed, maybe you haven't, I've started to do a little thing to help my mum to learn. She mentioned she got a ukulele last week, and I have given her an objective to learn the ukulele. So my brother Joe gave her a lovely gift of a lovely red ukulele, and she's going to learn it. So I started to post on the channel learn easy chords of ukulele chords. So every day for the next week or so, I'm going to be posting different chords. I think there's 2 already. So please do check them out and pick up a ukulele as well. They're about 20 quid. I mean, you could literally get a ukulele for a tenner probably in a thrift store, or a fiver. And learn an instrument, because it's definitely one of the best ways to get into playing stringed instruments. So check that out and all of that. But anyway, huge thank you, and good to see you as well, Max. Hopefully see you tomorrow night as well. Linda, cheers. Thank you again, Laura, to Sarah, to Laura, and my mum, and Joe, and Greta, and Siobhan, and a few other people. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anyone else. There was a few people there to start. I'm sorry. Now that I've thanked everybody, I need to make sure I thank everybody, because there's nothing worse than leaving someone out. Let me see. What did I press? I'm after launching some sort of program thing there. Emma as well, and Chris, and Pascal, and everybody else. Thank you very much. Have a safe one, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow night from 9:30.